person who was standing beside me. It wasn't that lady. It was completely different.
Okay.
I'm there.
I'm there.
Thank you very much. Now, can you make that light go off again? Oh, you stop!
Built in 1579 and extended in 1912 and later in the 1970s, this historic building is said to be one of the most haunted buildings in Kent. Housing a medieval courtroom, many criminals were sentenced to death and taken from this location to a gallows field, a 10-minute walk away from the hall, and executed by hanging and burning. Could these souls still be lingering at the Guildhall? Paranormal claims, shadow figures, disembodied voices, feelings of being watched, and poltergeist activity.
Hi guys, we're at the Guildhall in Sandwich in Kent tonight. This is a really old building. We're in the base room at the moment. Now, apart from being through to the kitchen and the toilets, I've not actually been around this building at all yet. The rest of the team have. I've just basically been in the base room for a couple of hours or so. So I'm going to start off in here actually, because there's been a little bit of activity while I've been sat here having a coffee. I sat down, got touched on on my left hand, and there's a lady called Alice who's here, and she is wearing a black lace shawl. I got that really clearly. She's in a 60s, 70s sort of age group, and I'm going back quite a long time here. This is not recent history. She has been sort of trying to attract my attention quite a lot while I've just been sat chatting with the team. So I'm not sure who she is, but I know her name is Alice, and she wears a black shawl, quite smartly dressed actually, grey hair, I see her quite clearly, but she was very much aware that I could see her. So, and then a little bit after that, I've seen I would say a religious cult, which was very clear, and this was very unpleasant. They performed some sort of sacrifice, so we'll probably delve into that a little bit further, but it made me feel very uncomfortable. And then one of them actually followed me when I walked through to one of the other rooms and came up right behind me and shouted, "Stop him," which made me jump because it was quite loud in my ear. So quite a bit of activity already, and I haven't even started. So let's go through, because something else has happened. So this is the gents' toilets. I came in here about 10 minutes ago, and if you come round to the urinals, there's like a wall here, and literally I came in and it was like somebody followed me in, and I was expecting to see one of the team appear, and I went to say, "Oh," and there was nobody there, and then it felt like there was somebody standing behind me, and I was quite uncomfortable, and I kept looking around, but there was nobody there. I went out to chat with Phil, who's also here tonight with us, and he's had the same experience, and that was unbeknown to me. So we've both had the same experience in here. So we'll probably come in here to the visual in a bit, see if it's about. There's quite a lot of energy in this building already. It's quite a warm night here tonight. some of the energy is like not pleasant. It's like there's like a foreboding sort of feeling. It's a bit odd. So this is big sort of function room with a stage. Haven't seen anything in here at all yet. It seems pretty neutral at the moment, but that may change. It's got a great atmosphere. So some of the team members in here. There's a completely different atmosphere in this room to the other part of the building. This feels a lot heavier, like when you walk in from there to there, there's like a different sort of like a wall that you hit. It's an uneasy feeling in here. I can't see any active spirits at the minute, but it feels uneasy, that's all I can say. It's definitely a very, very different feeling to that hallway there. Yeah, there's quite an atmosphere in here. No, it feels friendly at the moment. I can't say there's anything foreboding in this room or anything like that. So I think that this will be a very interesting room. There's so much energy in here actually. There's a lot of energy, so I'm hoping that we'll get some good evidence in here. This chair looks really old. It's quite a chair, isn't it?
It's a tall, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a bit, I don't know, it's got a bit of a weird energy to it. Again, not picking up anything active in here at the moment. The energy in this room actually feels different to where we've just come from. This room doesn't feel so charged up. So I think we'll probably get more energy where we've just come from. So that'll be an interesting one to do. Completely different change of energy. So this is like, this is a courtroom. Okay, so that's where the judge would sit. So I guess this was actively used in the past. What a room! Wow. So this would be where the accused would sit, I guess, because of the railings, etc., the bar, jury. And I guess the defence is this side. Wow, what a room, that's amazing. Such a historic room, this. Got some old handcuffs and a branding iron. Wow. Unfortunately though, they're in a glass cabinet, so I can't actually get hold of them. That's a shame. Yeah, this is a bit of a strange room. I'm not picking up anything particularly active just at the moment in here. But this would have seen a lot of people through it, wouldn't it? So I'll imagine that we'll be able to pick something up in here when we do a vigil. So it's an absolutely lovely room.
For the benefit of the tape, we're outside the toilets in the hall.
It's small, it's outside the base room, you know. It's like when we're in there, you keep thinking we see things out here. It's
Yeah, there's a lot of light, reflective light coming from different windows everywhere.
I can't do that, I can't get up.
No, I wouldn't get up.
No, I can't get up. I get down, I can't get up.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, there's been a lot of activity up and down this corridor tonight. If there is anyone here with us, any spirits, please do come and let yourself know to us. We have a device on the floor over there that if you move towards it, it will make a noise and it will light up. I have my torch on the floor over here as well, which you could use the energy from it and switch it on. I know that some of you here have been able to do that, obviously.
Thank you, and that's get that as well, Phil. We're going off at the same time.
You did not use a blood.
Yeah, that's,
Did you not
yeah.
It might have been there.
That's the direct.
But that's not though. That's not me.
No, the floor's a bit old. Ordinarily it's gone up, the ball's gone off and that wasn't me.
Okay, can we move the ball off that side because it's too much of an interference from traffic or anything? Could small reflection.
Yeah, might as
Yeah.
well. Where you are now, so it's not too close, yeah.
Thank you. If that's you affecting the REM pod, affecting the
Okay, we need to wait for the ball to go off for it being accurate. There we are.
And there goes the bell up a little bit. Thanks, man.
Okay, any movement for that ball, we'll set the lights off and we won't know that you're there.
Can you roll it towards me, please? And then I can roll it back to you. We can have a little play with the ball.
It's really good what you did with the pod. See if you can show us the same with the ball.
You have to tap it a little tiny bit. See if you can get it over to me. And then I'll push it all the way back to you.
We heard there was a Rebecca.
Couldn't get out there quick enough.
Oh!
Oh, wow.
And can I also say the temperature when you said Rebecca's name, Phil, went down to 22.8 from 20.
Rebecca, is that you? If you can move the ball again for me, please.
Lynn, could you just walk back in from the kitchen again?
Yeah, see if it was me triggering it.
Getting the focus back on this camera.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. That was not you triggering that.
No, it's funny because I was in the kitchen.
It's pretty solid
It's a
floor.
solid floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rebecca, can you move the ball?
Rebecca, if you need any help, show us by moving the ball for us, please. And we'll try our best to help you.
Is it somebody else? Have we not said your name?
Shall I go into the kitchen and come out again and see if it...
Yeah.
You need to put these on there for me, I keep forgetting. Just wondered, because I went in there, did it smell of fish in the kitchen when you were in here earlier?
No.
It smells of fish.
That's a bit weird.
Come with me, have a smell.
Rebecca, if that is you, we really appreciate it if you could come and play with this ball.
Or touch the REM pod? If it's not you, could you touch the REM pod? We can work out who you are.
It's the same smell, to be honest.
Just anything for it. No, I did till that.
Well, it's obviously not either of you coming out of the kitchen that made the ball go earlier.
No. Right, is there somebody here with us now? Can you make a sign? Come on, light up on the balls or light up the lights.
Can you turn the toilet lights on?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hi.
Can you touch the REM pod?
With possible activity happening in the corridor with the ball and REM device, the team decide to try the council chamber to see if they get the same activity in there.
We've come back to talk to you because you did so well earlier on. Could you light it up again, please, now?
Earlier on in the evening, the team had the same kind of activity with the REM and motion detecting ball in the council chambers. They decide to revisit the room to see if they can get the ball and REM device to activate separately on command. The REM device was first, followed by the ball.
Earlier on you were doing it really well, and you were also lighting up a small round ball that we left on the table. That's not there now, that's over on the, what do you call that?
Platform.
Yeah, on the platform across the room. Could you light up the ball for us as well? Could you go across to the ball and move it? Just touch it, even gently will set it off. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You got
Thank you.
Yes, I've got it.
And that is amazing because that's like
Really
a
good.
carpeted surface.
Thank you. You obviously
That-
like us then.
That is not likely to have moved on its
No.
own.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Can you
Thank
do
you
both
very much.
together? That's the thing. It's asking a big ask. Can you do them together?
If there's more than one person here, could you do them together?
Oh, that is awesome.
I know I keep asking you to do it, but I would really, really appreciate it if you could do it again. Light up both lights and the ball at the same time. That would be fantastic. Could you do that for me, please?
Could you turn on Hannah's torch?
Thank you.
Thank
Could you
you.
move the ball again, please? Could you go over to the small ball and move it? Just touch it gently.
Now the ball, please. I know it's a big ask.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you.
very much indeed. Both
Wow.
Oh,
Thank
both of them, that's
You're a
brilliant.
star.
That's brilliant.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Well done. That is really, really
I'm
good.
really pleased with that. Thank you. That's what we wanted.
Okay, I'm just going to do something now. I'm just going to move around this table to see.
Yeah, that's definitely wobbling the floor. I can feel it through the table.
But it's not wobbling the table enough.
You were stationary before.
Even when the floorboards have really moved, it's not moving enough for the ball to go off.
Okay, right. You stand still then, Jem. You're nowhere near the table, right? Okay, can you move it once more then? Because Jem is convinced it's her moving still.
Well, no, I'm just trying to prove that.
Yeah, that it's not
Even
us.
just us walking around or moving is not enough to move that table.
I'm just so impressed and so
So something,
blown away.
something has set that off.
Yes, definitely. Or someone.
And it's
Thank
not
you.
one of us.
So far in this room, I've had Alice, the older lady with the lace shawl, who touched my hand when I first came in here. Then there's some sort of religious order. The building's completely different. It's not this building. It's much darker. The wooden floorboards. There's like candles. It's a much darker, heavier. There's like heavy sort of curtains, and there's this beautiful piece of furniture that's here. It's like this wide, with all the front of it is all intricate wooden carving. And then there's this man with the beard, and he's like...
I just saw something.
What did you say?
I just saw something flash like that.
Oh right, okay, I just thought I saw something out the door.
Don't you start
No,
me. You
I-
see
I-
me watching out there.
I instinctively look that way for no reason.
Yeah, I've been looking there because I'm thinking, can I see movement or is it just...
Well, I've got the cabinet and just above where all the stuff is, I thought I saw a dark shadow and it was as if somebody had peeked in and then walked to the side.
No,
And I swear to God, I just thought that's what I've seen.
Yeah, I didn't see anything, but I just felt I had to look that
Keep
way.
looking out.
Right,
Like off here, round about this, and it went like that.
What colour was it?
Just white, just
Just white.
right.
There is a dandelion legs in here.
Oh God, no, you don't.
But
I know, flying drum spiders, awful.
I feel like I'm
It's
surrounded by static electricity. All of my arms and everything is like prickling.
That's how I felt in the courtroom.
There's
Yeah.
no on the top of my head.
I can definitely
Yeah,
feel
so
that
that's
now.
now the S7. It's
Coming through as a ghost bump, but there's a bit of static on my legs at the moment.
Who said that?
I said thank you.
Okay.
Sorry. Instinctive. Oh. Sorry if I just blushed everybody. Apologies.
Wonder why the big haggard looking guy found us funny. What's he laughing at? What's he finding amusing?
Is that like yours?
He's breathing heavily like he's got a chest issue. He's like...
That's what I
And
felt
he's
next
breathing very closely to me.
Mm. Could you perhaps come and affect one of us? Or show yourself, please? We'd really appreciate that.
He's wearing a brown... these are quite old-fashioned clothes. I mean, this is going back a long way, looking at his clothing. I can see him really clearly.
That was heavy traffic, wasn't it? Can you tell us your name, please? This is Steve that you've been standing next to. My name's Hannah. If we could have your name, we'd really appreciate it. What are you doing in this
Did anyone
building?
hear that out there? Oh, yeah, didn't it sound like a door moving, didn't it?
Yeah.
And they're heavy doors. It sounded over there. Like that.
What, out there?
Yeah, it comes sort of far down, like out of the room at the end.
What's the name of the side building?
The team think they can see movement and light changes from the corridor area and decide to go and investigate.
This man in the robe is just like everywhere around me at the minute.
What was that?
What was that?
You hit the
That sharp noise was me,
No,
Gemma.
there was like a flickering light that came from there.
voices are outside.
Oh, God.
What's up?
I thought I've just seen somebody. I'm sure I've just seen somebody just by the fire extinguisher, out the corner of my eye.
Stomach.
Something just fleetingly was there. Just here. Just here. What? No, I'm seeing stuff. No, I'm really seeing stuff.
What have you seen?
I've just seen another figure. This is really weird. Literally, I thought it was you, but you were there.
It's not gone off the whole time as soon as it's done.
And they were here.
Between me and Lee.
Yeah. I thought it was you, then I suddenly realised that you were there. And this was like, again, so firstly they were here by the fire extinguisher, and then they're here.
We've seen lots of that tonight, I think, aren't we?
That's really weird.
Okay. If that's you, can you come out and show yourself to us, please? We just want to know if you're here with us.
Something's just gone past
Yeah,
us.
something's just gone past, hasn't it?
Something's just gone past us, straight through the middle.
That way?
Yeah, straight through that way.
Maybe we should go that way, Lee. Kind of a little walk.
That was literally like somebody just walked straight between
What, you
us.
felt it, or
Yeah.
you saw something?
Felt-
No,
we
felt it.
Did you
It was
feel
like-
anything compassionate?
No.
No, my arteries.
So maybe it's gone into the ladies then.
It literally, I felt it. I felt like somebody just walked past.
Behind just seeing another figure.
Oh,
But this again is the hooded figure. Different to
that one.
that one. That's a different figure.
Okay.
Now, you know, you used to walk past you two, and I said my heart's racing. Yours is racing as well.
Is it?
Okay.
That was weird because it felt like somebody had just walked straight through us.
I've got a breeze all down this side of my neck, all the way down this side of my arm.
Right, silly question, is there a window over there?
There's a window that's not open.
Oh, no, that could have been Phil walking past, but I can feel it on my arm.
I'm feeling an updraft from there, and I think variation in temperature.
No, I didn't. Just a breeze.
I have to say, I can't hear the music.
Did they finish?
I've just seen a light change in that loo.
Yeah.
I felt something brush past me. That's why I put my hand there. That's
I
weird.
think they're downstairs again.
I know.
It could be cars from the window.
Could be. Daddy long legs up there as well.
Well, there were definitely a shift in light.
I felt something, which is why I put my hand out.
That's weird. It's like there was somebody in here moving about.
I felt earlier in there.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, you're not the first person to say that tonight. I've been in and I felt okay, but I know
That's the noise
Steve was
I
in there and he
heard
didn't
earlier.
feel right.
That's the noise I heard earlier when you were down.
Yes, that creek, the creek,
Yeah, the
yeah.
creek.
I felt that was horrible.
We just have
I
to
literally
talk
just felt like I was going to throw up.
And that
Like,
area,
I was
just
real
there,
sick.
Yeah.
it went dark.
Right.
So there's so much turn light there and turn it off. But my daughter was here.
0.6 on the nerve right there.
0.6 on the map.
What's that?
Oh.
Sorry.
Something
What? Has anybody seen anything there?
Yeah, Hannah was just saying, you just...
Something just touched top of my head.
Jesus.
Have I missed? Why? What happened?
What did you say?
I saw another figure just fleetingly. That was weird.
Wasn't me.
They're like touching my head.
Funny chair. No, not. Okay.
My niece says,
Yeah, what's this?
Steve says,
And this little techie nice dog, yeah.
Any spirits in the room with us? Please come forwards. There's a device just to my right. If you come close to that, it will light up and make a noise. Or make a knocking noise to show that you're here.
sorry, that was my foot against the...
Okay.
That was really bad timing because it was just a for a knock, I'm sorry.
Try to knock on some of the wooden panelling to show us that you're here with us.
Thank you.
We've heard some noises that may or may not be you. Just for clarity, if you've made any noise, can you do it again, please? We're not here to harm you. In fact, we can't harm you. We're unable to harm you, even if we wanted to, and we don't. We're not here to mock you, and we are certainly not here to send you into the lights. What we'd like to do is try and make some kind of communication with you. We mean nothing but respect and best wishes at all times.
Does anybody else get the feeling like somebody's watching us? Yeah.
I've got in most rooms in this building.
I feel like I'm being watched from behind.
I feel like it's from back where you are, Andy, but also from up where the judge's chair is as well.
To be honest though, that voice in the kitchen's unnerved me a little bit.
Rob, do you want to take the off with us and see if it makes a difference with it being down there?
Yeah.
Do you want me to try doing the EVP burst session?
Yeah.
I can remember what I'm doing.
I did bring the spirit box as well.
EVP burst session in the courtroom of the Guildhall. If there's anybody in this room with us, please can you make yourself known to us? We'd really like you to answer some of our questions. Please can you tell us your name? Sorry, there was a light over there then.
From whereabouts?
It was just a light behind your. It was like a flash of light behind your head.
Right.
The kind of thing you'd probably think, oh, car headlight, but there was
Didn't hear a car
no,
at
there's
all.
no cars at all, and it was just right behind your head.
No, I wasn't pointing the cap, but Rob's camera will probably pick that up, won't it, Rob?
Should do, yeah. It's got most of this room.
You know what's really weird? Jem,
Yeah.
your voice sounds different.
Unless it's the acoustics, because I'm up here.
Your voice sounds higher pitched.
Oh.
It's really fucking weird.
Oh, I've just seen some movement near me. But there's nothing moving outside to do that, there's no...
No, there's nothing moving. There's nothing moving behind you at all. I couldn't.
There is something moving behind you. That was really weird.
Yeah?
Just lower than your head level,
Yeah.
where I'm shining the torch,
Yeah.
there was something going backwards and forwards.
Right.
Almost like it was rocking. Like that. But there's nothing there to do that.
No, there isn't.
So if there is anybody here in this room with us, whether you were on the jury, whether you were a prisoner or a convicted felon, I've just seen a light again over there. Really, really similar.
After Jem says the word similar, the digital audio device picks up what sounds like a man screaming. It's faint, but this wasn't heard by the team at the time. This remains unexplained.
Really, really similar. To the left of the really, really similar. To the left of to the left of the flowers that are in that corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a flash of light again, but it's not a small. I'm not talking a small light. I'm talking like quite a distinct light.
Rob, you're going to have a look out for these lights, mate.
There's nothing here, is there?
No.
Upon analysis of the static camera footage, none of the anomalies the team are seeing are present on the video footage. Tricks of the light, maybe?
Okay, if there is anybody in here, can you tell us your name, please? Can you tell us how...
Oh, Jesus.
You okay, Steve?
Yeah, I'm sure I've just heard a whisper. And it was like from
Or from right behind you?
right behind me.
Okay, if you're talking to Steve, maybe you could try and talk a little bit louder so we can all hear you. Can you tell us your name? Can you tell us why you come to this building? What does it mean to you?
That's that noise again, isn't it?
Yeah. What does this building mean to you?
Just before Jem and Steve speak, there sounds like a deep male voice saying 2 words over the top of them. Audio matrixing or an EVP? You decide.
What does it mean to
That's
you?
that noise again, isn't it?
Yeah. What does it mean to
That's
you?
that noise again, isn't it?
Yeah. Did you commit a crime? Were you condemned to death in this room? Okay, see when a car
So
goes
that's a
past,
car.
it's really obvious.
Yeah, you can't
really
miss, you can't
obvious.
miss a vehicle, can you?
No.
If that's the case, then a little while ago there was a flash of light above your head, Jem.
Yeah.
I just put it down to cars or something.
There
inside,
isn't.
Seeing that.
Because so there isn't anything.
Yeah, it's just wood paneling.
Yeah, it's just wood panelling. There's no sensors or anything back here at all. I don't think.
Not that I can see.
No.
It was literally just like a blip of light, but it wasn't particularly bright either.
No, that's what I keep seeing behind Steve. If anybody's up in this jury box with me, if you want to make yourself known.
Any prisoners that were in this room, or judges or jury. If you linger in this courtroom, give us a sign.
At this moment, the digital audio recorder picks up what sounds like a female voice saying 2 words. The cam mic on both video cameras detects no voice. Jem is also silent during the time the voice is caught.
Were any of you guys taken to Gallows Field? Because you'd have been taken straight from here and you would more than likely have been hung or hanged by the neck until dead.
Please come back, we don't want you to go. You did really well earlier on.
We tried putting it over where you are, didn't we? We put
Yeah.
it over where Jill is. We put it here, but it only went off
Yeah.
there.
Didn't go off anywhere else.
So
at
we
all.
did a mail check.
I think it would really prove to a lot of people that you are here with us. This little tiny ball, it just needs to be moved a little tiny bit. We could
You do it
blow
at
on
the
it.
same time.
That went on for roughly 7 seconds.
Okay, mate.
So when it goes again, we need to count that again and see if it's the same amount of seconds.
Oh, you really need to like that again. Thank you.
No, that wasn't even a second then.
Do you know what? Let's just done there. Just to
Was
fucking
that
show
enough
it.
yours? Because I thought it was brilliant. Thank you.
Right.
Oh, somebody's got a sense of humour.
8, 9,
Love it.
10.
Right, let's have a big burst of energy to light up both at the same time.
The finale.
Okay. You're obviously aware
Very
that we're slightly sceptical. If you really want to prove a point, and I'd love this. All right, let me finish. If you really want to prove a point, give us another colour. Give me blue.
There was a little blip there on the top. Look.
Orange.
Oh, that's not work. That's changed the temperature.
Oh.
Come on,
It
you know
hasn't
you
done
can do
that
it.
before, is it?
No.
You know you can do it. Give me blue.
He's giving you something
Is
else
that
because he's
you?
not done that.
I just gave you orange, Andy.
He's giving you an orange
It's
blip at
orange.
the same
I can
time.
ask for orange. Ask
Come on,
you.
give us some other colours.
Come on, I'm colourblind. I can't tell orange. Orange looks white to me.
He's blipping away there, look.
We're very impressed. We are impressed. I'm not going to lie. But give me blue. Give me blue and I'll do a
Orange
backflip.
and red
Can you
there.
see the flashing
I'd like to see
colour
that.
there, Lee?
Yeah. Now
That's going for a long time.
That's mine. That's a brand new. You need to take the other one away, then, mate. Yeah.
See it
That's
there.
still going. That's going for a long time.
Mind you, I've just come across the floor, so
No.
There you go. See, it's more strong with your now. Same one with yours now. Oh, and another one. Oh, you are bloody
You got
brilliant.
me then, Andy.
Thank
I'll
you.
tell you what.
Thank you.
How close is it to them lights?
Well, we did a test earlier, didn't we? We did the meter and it was 0.
Yeah, we've done all that. It's 0 all the time. It's going off. Look, we've done all that on camera as well. Under the table to make sure. Up high. It's all 0, 0, 0, 0. Can you light the REM for me? I want to make sure this don't go up.
Lynn, do me a favour.
Yeah.
Remove all the other meters off the table, so it's only the REM pod and the ball. Just in case. Just let's just rule out everything.
I think we did that earlier, didn't we?
0.6 on the mail.
But I can tell you now, my REM pod does not go off very often at all.
Well, that
Right,
was
this is
big
gonna-
time.
Come on then.
Come
Let's
on,
have
come
you.
on. If there's a spirit in the room, could you come and turn the light on for us?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Now
much.
maybe he will believe us and he did
That
two
is
lights
much
for you.
appreciated.
Red and green.
I still want blue. Sorry.
You did
Yeah.
get
Andy
blue.
wants,
You did
Andy
get
wants
blue
the
earlier,
sprinkles
Andy.
on, so could you come and turn the light on again for us, please?
You've done those two colours. I'll tell you what, if you come and stood next to me, maybe that'll light the blue one up. Can you come next to me and see if the blue one lights?
Come use our energy.
Oh, don't be shy, I don't buy it on this. No,
Thank
that's green
you.
and red. Can you do
Thank
blue? Come towards me. That should light the other one up. No, this way, a bit more.
They're coming towards you then, they've
They
come away from
certainly
you.
are. Come on then. One more step towards me, or light the ball up at the same time. Just something so that they know it's not the REM playing up. the REM is the...
That's a brand new battery tonight. Duracell in that. Well, the Robin Hood experience. That was on all night long, and it never went off once.
Yes! I knew you wouldn't let us down. Thank you so much. Yeah! Oh, everyone's lit. You got 3. Thank you. You're near me now. Because it depends where they are as the colours. Thank you so much. Can you do the ball at the same time? That's really asking a lot, I know. Blue, you're a star, thank you. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Andy. There you go.
It might be an idea to stand a bit further away so see if it still does it, like further away.
Yeah, come right away
Because
from the table.
obviously the camera can't see how close you are to the table.
Right, I'd like to do a new experiment, if I can. If you don't mind, if you wouldn't mind. At the moment we're experiencing random illumination. Is there any chance, and I'm asking with the greatest of respect, is there any chance, just for clarity, that we could maybe get you to light up the device as a response to a question, rather than just when you decide? If that's something that you could agree to, could you light up the REM pod now?
Thank you.
My nipples have just stuck out.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I love whoever it is.
Honestly,
Amazing.
I can hang my keys off my nipples right now.
Yeah, he's laughing. Even look, the REM pod laughed at.
Okay, thank you so much.
That's fabulous. Because yours hasn't got one, or is it? Cause
Yours is a different REM pod to mine.
Oh, wow.
At the same time.
Now that is pretty impressive, I have to say.
I've never seen
No, they do that. Thank
Oh
you.
my God.
Thank you. That is amazing.
What can we say?
That is
What
amazing.
can we say?
That is amazing.
Now the ball as well, and I'll be so blown away, I don't know what to
At the
say.
same time.
And then that's just blown my mind.
I've never seen that before.
No.
Right, okay. Putting my sceptical head on this. The fact
What
that
the hell was that?
that's your temperature. The fact that both have gone off at exactly the same time would suggest to me that there is some kind of electromagnetic disturbance in the atmosphere in here that is triggering them to both go off at the same time.
We've got the EMF and nothing's changing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'd like to do?
What's beeping over here?
Do you know what I'd like to do? Essentially, a REM pod has got the same workings as a K2 meter.
Yeah, but we're going off. Well, this is what we're trying, and this one's bleeping here. It's your REM with the.
I know we don't like using K2 meters,
Oh, I hate K2 meters.
but basically a REM pod is a K2 meter. The insides are the same. So if we put a K2 meter down there as well, if we can get a K2 meter to light up at the same time as the REM pods,
Yeah.
I've got one in
No,
my
I
case.
just
Okay.
because you said Finn's going to go off.
You'll have a K2 as well.
We'll put that on there, so they're just now. Let's
I would normally agree with you, Lee, but with Lynn having used a millimetre to check the EMF all around,
Yeah.
there's no way.
This one's going
Which is suggesting to me that it's something in the room
But
that's fluctuating, either some kind of waveform in electromagnetic current or whatever, some kind of radio frequency, like how the walkie-talkies do, that's fluctuating and peaking every now and then, which is setting them all off and then stopping.
Could we put a
Right,
millimetre
try and
next
see if
to
you
a
could
REM?
get one, two.
I mean, Andy had one go off in direct response when he said, "Can you go make it alarm now?" Do it, and it went off straight away. What's that? What's that blue light on that table with the REM pod?
That's the
What's that?
Yeah, can we move that onto a different area? Say can we put that on the table near where Jill and Gemma is? And I want to see if that will go off over there.
I haven't used a K2 in years.
Right, that one's gone up to 0.4.
Liz, you want this up there?
Yeah, just about directly in the same line, and just touch the antenna. It's going up. Right, that's it. So roughly in the same line as the two REM pods. That's it.
Here.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Okay, do your stuff, do your thing. Please.
Now, if my theory is correct about a radio frequency going off, then all three of these will light up at the same time.
Okay, we need to do some scientific testing here, as you're hearing, for the doubting Thomases. Come on, have a play.
Can you set the middle one off?
That's not the middle one. Can you do the next one on this table?
Could you do the one in the middle?
But that's just disprove Lee's theory though, because if one's going off, if there
Can we do the
was
middle one?
something going on in here, it would light all three up, wouldn't it?
Not necessarily. It depends how. If the frequency is fluctuating, depends on how strong it is.
There are two of them going.
Okay, now just one. Now the middle one.
Can you do this one again?
Just the middle one.
Could you summon up all of your energy in one big burst and do all three?
Yeah.
Can we do that again? Do all three lights for us, please. And the other one, there's one here.
It's going off.
Could you do this one?
It was going off. I'm sure it was.
But this one? I didn't see it.
I'm sure it was.
Thank you for helping us with our little experiments here.
Again, for the third time during the investigation, the REM devices appear to be activating on command. One device activates on command, leaving the other two devices silent. When the team asks for one big burst on all three devices across the room, it seems to happen directly. Paranormal? You decide. Sadly, the team have to call time at this historic and seemingly active location.